What's up, investors? It's the Russian dude, and apparently, according to historic data, we will most likely, there is a very good possibility that we might avoid the recession, at least in the near future. Obviously, the economy is very cyclical, there will be corrections, recessions, in the future it just goes without saying, but at least for now, with the current economic conditions, according to this graph which you can see right now on your screen, after the very first Fed rate cut, which we did see happening in September, in 5 cases, the economy was able to avoid the recession, and the trajectory which we are following right now is exactly the same as it used to be in the past in these 5 cases. There was only one time when the economy did not reinvent itself, when it was not able to resuscitate itself, and this time the decline was in double digits. But so far, as you can see in the other cases, we were able to fight against the recession and come on top. The probability that we are not going into a recession after the first rate cut represented on this graph by this green line, and the one we are going through right now is represented by a gray line, so as you can see the performance is pretty much identical. In the meantime, the red line represents the cases, the times when the economy was struggling and it was going into a recession after the very first rate Fed pivot. Now I obviously know that this is a technical analysis of some sort. This is also a past performance, which never guarantees your future results. Because if we knew for sure, for certain, that the previous performance will always be imitated in the future, well, what stops us from making billions, trillions dollars out of this speculation? It does not work like this. At the same time, the data used in these statistics is not extraordinary for a large volume. It only analyzes previous 12 times when Fed pivot happened. 7 of them led to a recession, 5 of them did not lead to a recession. And obviously, as you might imagine, the more data we have, the more accurate are the results in the predictions. So basically what I'm trying to say is that only having 12 cases to explore and investigate, it simply is not enough. But so far, once again, according to this graph, we are following the pathway which does not lead to a recession, and in my personal opinion, this is good news. We already had a relatively healthy correction, we did not have a recession, but once again, the economy right now might not be as overinflated as in the past, as during the dot-com bubble, greater financial crisis, and sure, some individual companies or even the entire industries and sectors are extremely overvalued, but there are reasons for current valuations. At least you can kinda justify the valuations that we see right now. Because once again, in the past, the numbers that we were seeing were completely unreasonable. So let's see. Right now it is obviously way too early to say whether we are going into recession or not. Fed pivot only happened recently, less than 3 months ago, at least at the moment of recording this video, and the inflation, it just started to show signs that it might not be going in the same direction that Feds wanted it to go. For this reason, we might see some abnormal anomalies, but only once again, the time will tell. I'll continue to closely monitor the situation, and in case something unexpected happens, I'll definitely make a video. So if you don't want to miss it, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, thanks so much for watching, and see you tomorrow.